Good morning, everybody. Last time we have to explain first chapter and first unit. In this chapter, we have to explain physical quantity, types of physical quantity, units, system of units, requirements of units, difference between fundamental physical quantity and derived physical quantity. After that, we have to explain dimension and error. So, error is the mistake or error is uncer- uncertainty in the measurement of physical quantity. Uncertainty in the measurement of physical quantity is called error. And this error are three types: systematic error, instrumental error, and random error. Now I am going to start the types of systematic error. So systematic error are four types. Last time we have to explain systematic error. So this systematic error are four types. Number one, instrumental error. So this instrumental error, definition of instrumental error is same as previous instrumental error. So instrumental error, this error occurs because of wrong adjustment or defective setting of the instrument. Instrumental error occurs due to the wrong adjustment or defective setting in the instrument, and therefore this instrumental error occurs. For example, zero error in micrometer screw gauge. Or simple example, I will take simple example, micrometer screw gauge. So this micrometer screw gauge, there is null point or zero. But this zero error in the micrometer screw gauge, this is not proper work, and therefore this micrometer get fluctuate. So the adjustment of this instrument is wrong or defective, and therefore instrumental error occurs. Another example, the pointer of voltmeter if not pivoted at exact zero. Pointer of the voltmeter if not pivoted at exact zero. We know that the pointer, when we have to put the pointer at a particular place, but this pointer is not particular place. For example, voltmeter. Because in the voltmeter there is fluctuation, and therefore the pointer of the voltmeter if not pivoted at exact zero, and therefore instrumental error occur. So the wrong adjustment or defective setting in the instrument, and therefore instrumental error occur. Second, personal error. This personal error occurs from careless or fault of an observer while taking reading. When we perform the experiment, when we perform the any experiment, we take some reading from this experiment. So error occurs. Why it is possible? Because our careless. our fault to observe the reading from this instrument, and therefore personal error occurs. Why it is possible? Why it is occurs in the instrument personal error? Because this error occurs from the careless or fault of an observer while taking reading. When we take the reading of any experiment, we listen here and there. So there is no proper observation when we taking a reading. There is fault. There is our careless, and therefore personal error occurs in the instrument. For example, while taking reading of ammeter or voltmeter, the eyesight an observer should be exactly perpendicular to the display. The voltmeter and our eyesight both are perpendicular to each other, and therefore thereafter we will take reading proper. Otherwise not. Otherwise our reading is fault. And therefore personal error occurs in the instrument. Third type of systematic error, error because of external cause. Error because of external cause. So this type of error, error because of external cause, error occurs due to the changes in the environmental condition. Outside the home, outside the college, outside the laboratory. This error because of external cause depends on the environmental condition. For example, change in temperature, change in humidity, change in pressure, and so on. So, temperature, humidity and pressure, this is the part of environmental condition. And when this part, when the temperature, when the humidity, when the pressure changes to change or to occurs the external cause in the instrument, to occurs this error, external cause, so this type of error occurs in the instrument, that is external cause. Error because of external cause. This type of error occurs in the instrument due to the environmental condition. Now, which type of environmental condition occurs in the instrument or in the environment? Temperature, humidity, pressure. This is the environmental condition. This is the part of the environmental condition, and this, when environmental condition changes, to occurs the because of external cause, error in the instrument. Then error because of defect in the system. Error because of defect in the system. This error occurs from defective experimental setup. When we get the setup experimental wrong or adjustment should be wrong. So this error occurs from defective experiment setup. Error because of defect in the system. This error occurs from defective experimental setup. We will take simple example while when performing experiment to determine coefficient of linear expansion. When performing experiment to determine coefficient of the linear expansion by Pullinger apparatus. This is the name of scientist, Pullinger. So there may not be proper thermal contact between thermometer and metal rod. Keep in your mind. When we have to use thermometer and to heat the metal rod. So here This type of experiment we have to perform in the coefficient of linear expansion by using Pullinger apparatus. So there may not be proper thermal contact between the thermometer and metal rod, and therefore error because of defect in the system. Error because of defect in the system occurs in the instrument. Then third error is the random error. This error occurs from experimental condition and human limitation. Random error occurs due to the experimental condition and human limitation, and this type of errors is called random error. What I'm saying, the random error occurs in the instrument due to the experimental condition and human limitation. For example, while performing electrical experiments, if there is voltage fluctuation, then some error may be included. Why it is occur? Why random error occurs in the instrument? The random error depend on the experimental condition and human limitation. For example, when we perform the experiment or we perform the electrical experiment, if there is voltage fluctuation in the ammeter, in the voltage, in any instrument there is fluctuation. Their pointer is not proper place. There is fluctuation that depend on the experimental condition and human limitation. And this type of error is called random error. So random error occurs due to the experimental condition and human limitation is called random error. This type of error occurs due to the performing electrical experiment. So in the instrument, pointer is not proper place. So that pointer is fluctuating, and therefore random error occurs. So this random error that occurs repeatedly for same measurement are called random error. Another definition of random error, the error that occurs repeatedly for same measurement are called random error. These are also change error. Random error also known as change error. Again I repeat the definition of random error. Random error occurs due to the experimental condition or human limitation, and therefore this error is called random error. Or another way, the error that occurs repeatedly for same measurement are called random error. These errors are assumed to Gauss's law of normal distribution or depends on the experimental condition. Then a relative error. Relative error is the ratio of average absolute error to mean value or mean reading or average reading is called relative error. Relative error is defined as it is the ratio of average absolute error to mean reading or average reading is called relative error. For example, if the exact value is 50, you have to consider exact value is 50 and the approximation is 49.9. If exact value is 50 and approximation value we say 49.9, then the absolute error is 0.1 and relative error is 0.1 upon 50, because the formula for relative error is average absolute error upon mean value or average value. So average value is 50 and average absolute error is 0.1. Because our exact value is 50 and approximation value, this value occurs in 49.9. So this 49.9 subtract from 50, so we get 0.1. This is the average absolute error. And mean value, that is exact value or average reading, is 50. So 0.1 upon 50 equal to 0.002 equal to 0.2%. This is the example of relative error. In measuring, second example I will take 6 ml beaker, 6 ml water in the beaker, but we read this is the 5 ml water in the beaker or 6.5 ml or 5.9 ml water in the beaker. So this is the wrong position and this is the error, average absolute error. So what is the definition of average absolute error? The ratio of average absolute error to mean reading is called relative error. The ratio of average absolute error to mean reading or average reading is called relative error. Then percentage error. Percentage error is the product of relative error and 100. It's called percentage error. Percentage error, simple definition. Percentage error is defined as relative error and 100. Relative error and 100 is called percentage error. The difference between estimated, or another way, the definition of percentage error, difference between estimated number and actual number when compared to the actual number expressed in percent format. Expressed in percent format is called percentage error. Percent format here is also to be multiplied by 100. So to get the definition of percentage error. What I am saying, the definition of percentage of error. Percentage error is defined as the product of relative error and 100 is called percentage of error. Another way, the definition of percentage of error, difference between estimated error and the actual number when compared to the actual number expressed in percentage format. Expressed in 100 is called percentage error. We will take some example. Let us say you suppose that there were 230 gumballs in the image, but there were actually 311 gumballs. The difference between your gauze 230 and the actual number is 311. In comparison to the actual number 311 expressed as a percent in the percentage error. We will take simple example. In the pot, or in, we guess the 230 gumballs in the pot, but actual gumballs or actual gumballs is 311. So there is some mistake. This is the gumballs and this is the pot, you may say like that, and in the pots this is the gumballs. This gumball is 230 gumballs, but actually gumballs is 311. So this is the wrong observation, or this is not proper answer. So these compulse we have to calculate by using the formula relative error into 100 or average absolute error upon average reading or mean reading in 200 and calculate the percentage of error. Percentage of error equal to estimated number minus actual number upon actual number in 200 or percentage of error equal to average absolute error upon average reading. Average percentage of error equal to average absolute error upon average reading to form the in 200 is here, keeping your mind in 200. Percentage of error equal to average absolute error upon average reading or mean reading in 200 to get the percentage error. Another formula for percentage of error, percentage error equal to estimated number minus actual number upon actual number in 200. Or another formula, percentage of error equal to average absolute error upon average reading or mean reading in 200, and this is called percentage of error. Or another formula, percentage of error equal to relative error into 100. Relative error into 100 is called percentage of error. So relative error, mean value or average absolute error upon average value or mean value. This is the ratio of relative error. And formula is simple. Mean absolute error upon mean value or average absolute error upon average value is called relative error. So this is the error. This is very useful. Percentage error, relative error, systematic error, random error, why error occurs in the instrument. So this is very important in your daily life. Again I repeat this parameters. Instrumental error occurs due to the adjustment, wrong adjustments or fault adjustment in the instrument, and therefore this type of error occur. Cause type error, this error occurs due to the atmosphere condition. Some error occurs atmosphere condition, that is to the change in temperature, change in humidity and so on. Then percentage error and relative error on this particular parameters, particular error, relative error and percentage error, numerical problem must be asked in your online examination. That is very important for you. It is numerical problem occurs for 2 marks to 4 marks on the basis of relative error and percentage error. So now I stop here. That's all. Thank you.